Hi, so today we are going to see about a switch case in our decision making in C language. So we have seen our conditional statements, if case, if else if, and next one is your nested if. So now we are going to see about a switch case. So what is this a switch case is and how this switch case is used in your C language. And here switch is something like similar to your if else if, but there is some difference between your if else if and your switch case. So previously whatever we have seen is your conditional statements. So in conditional statements what we have seen is we have checked a condition, and if that condition is satisfied, then accordingly your C processor is going to execute those statements, and it is going to execute only the statements that are present in your if case or your else case. But here the switch is something different when compared to your conditional statements. So what is that? Here if you can see here there is no condition in your switch case. Here we are going to take expression. So your switch case is not going to accept any condition. It accepts only an expression. So based on that expression, it is going to execute those statements that are present in a particular case. So here switch is a keyword in our C language. So whenever your C processor sees a switch, it understands that it should not take any condition. It should take only the expression. So out of that expression, whatever the value comes, accordingly it is going to execute the statements that are present in the switch case. So here switch the expression. Next we are going to write our flower bracket because we are having lot of conditions here. So here the next one is your case. So this is a keyword in our C language. So case is also a keyword, and based on the expression value, this case has been executed in our C language. So the case, next one is your value one or your variable. Whatever the variable that is there here, and if this expression matches with this variable value, then this case will be executed. The statements that are present in this case will be executed. Similarly, there is one more case called case value 2, and if this condition, here there is no condition, only the if the expression matches with this value, then the statements that are present in your case value 2 will be executed. And here one more, the last one is your default one. So here default is also a keyword. Similarly what we have seen in if else if, the last one is your else case. Here it is a default case. So if any one of these condition is not satisfied, then it will directly go to your default case and it will execute the statements that are present in your default. So for example, we will see here expression we have taken here, there is no condition. So if there is a condition, all those conditions boolean value will be taken either true or false. But here expression we are writing, so out of this expression we are not going to get any boolean value. We are going to get a particular value from this expression. For example, if I have taken var is a variable here, and for that variable I have taken the value as 2. So for example, if I write here var 2 is the variable, so I will write a var here. So for this variable var, the data is a 2. So here it will do is case 1 is this one is case 2, 3, 4. So we will write different cases in this switch case. So if this variable matches with this case, so here the var variable is 2. So here case 2 will match here. So whatever the statements that are present in this case 2 will be executed. So it will leave all these statements that are present in case 1, case 3, case 4. The value is 2 here, so it matches with your case 2. So only the statements that are present in your case 2 will be executed. So here if any case value is not matched, it will directly go to your default and it will execute the statements in your default case. So here you can ask me a question like, if all these statements are executed, only the case 2 statement should be executed. 3, 4 should not be executed. So for that, here we are having keywords here. So the first one is your break keyword we will write. So after the statements whatever there in your case 1, Next, we will write it as a break is a keyword here in our C language. So C processor, whenever it sees this break keyword, it will come out of this particular, whatever the loop is there, it will come out of that. So here 2 is the variable, so case 2 will be executed after statements. Each and every statement after this one we need to write break in our switch case. So in similarly in case 3 also, after executing all the statements, we should write a break. So whenever your C processor sees this break keyword, it will come out of the switch loop. Only the particular case will be, all the statements that are present in your case 2 will be executed if this value is matched. After seeing break, it will come out of your switch case. So here, if you can see, if else, if else if, nested if, there we have checked the condition. So those are your conditional statement. Whereas your switch, here we are not checking any condition, so it comes under unconditional statements. Similarly, we are having some keywords in our C language. The first one is your break. So we have seen here break. Whenever your C processor sees this keyword break, it will come out of that loop. So if you write break in your if case, if that is the break is the statement that has been seen by your C compiler, it will come out of that if. Similarly, if you write in your for loop break, it will come out of that for loop. Similarly, here break, it will come out of your switch case. So this is a predefined keyword in our C language. So next one is continue is also a keyword in our C language. So whenever your compiler sees this continue keyword, it will do the continuation work. So this is a predefined keyword. Break, it will stop. Continue, it will stop doing, it will start doing the same thing. Continue work, it will do. Similarly, we are having one more keyword called return. So whenever your C compiler sees a return, this one, it will return a value. So this is also a predefined keyword. The task of this particular or specific function of this return keyword is it will return a value. So this is used mainly in your functions. So whenever a function is returning any value, we write this keyword called a return. So your flow of control will stop there and it will jump to other statements. Similarly, we are having one more keyword called go to. So go to is also a keyword in our C language. So whenever your C compiler sees this go to statement, it will go to a particular, whatever we will write, it will go to the particular statement or line. So here basically we will write something like go to, we will write a variable name called label. So here we will write go to label or go to your statement 3. So here your flow of control will come here, go to, it will check either label. If it is label, it will go to that expression where label is there. So here if I write label, I need to mention label, and this is the structure for that one, label, and I need to write some statement here. So whenever my C compiler sees this go to statement, this is the variable name, the label here, so it will directly, it will not execute the statements that are present after go to, it will directly go to this label. So label, whatever the statements that are present in that label will be executed. After execution of those statements, again it will come back to the next statement that is present after your go to. So this is the structure of your go to. So these are your keywords and this is your switch case. So all these things here, switch case, there is no condition check. So this comes under your unconditional statements. Break is also doing a particular task. Your flow of control, we will move from one statement to the other, but there is no condition is checked. So this also unconditional statement. Continue will also comes as your unconditional, return and go to. All these comes under your unconditional statements. Whereas your if else, nested if else, if all will be checked, condition is checked. So those comes under your conditional statements. So this is about your conditionals and unconditional statements. All comes under your decision making in our C language. Based on your particular conditions, a decision will be taken and accordingly your flow of control will change from one statement to the other statement in our C language. Okay, so if you have any queries, please comment in the comment section. If you want online classes, you can contact Kaviram Academy. number is provided in the screen. Thank you.